What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another live watch along today. We're going to be doing the live watch along of the big UK derby between England and Scotland at Euro 2020 or Euro 2021, whichever one you want to go for. The first time these two sides have met, I think, in 23 years. That takes us back to the World Cup in 1998. When I was not even 3 years old, just about to turn 3 years old the month after that game. So yeah, it literally is a once in a generation type game. It's going to be a big game, and I suspect Scotland's really going to try and take the game here to England, and there is quite a bit riding on this game. England know, of course, with a win, England will end up qualifying for the last 16 of the European Championships, and also keeps us in first place as well. Whereas Scotland, they're needing points. They need not so much a win, but they are needing something from this game, most certainly. Lost their first game against Czech Republic at Hampden Park in Scotland, so they're needing something here from this game. Otherwise, I just feel like 3 points isn't going to cut it, and so 4 points is what they'll be looking for, because you know that 4 of the 6 groups, their third place team will be going through if you are the best placed team, and that's exactly what they'll be looking for. So Scotland definitely be looking for something from this game. They'd like a win. A point might suit them. We'll see. For England, like I said, we're looking to qualify tonight with a win. Now I'm going to speak through everything there is to speak about in the build-up to this game. But before I do that, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. It is free. We are aiming for 18,000 subscribers. We're less than 200 subscribers away from that goal. We're less than 150 subscribers actually away from that goal, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. We are going to be rolling out some regular live streams for the England games during the European Championships for everybody to look forward to. Maybe get an odd game in here or there, and of course covering all things Manchester City, all things football, and all things Premier League as well. So lots of worthwhile there for everybody to go and enjoy. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please do subscribe. That would be fantastic. Also, you can go and check out my social media links there in the description below, and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. We are aiming once more. It is a live stream, so we know the rules. Minimum 100 likes, that is the aim. Can we get there? Last England stream, we didn't quite get there. Just fell short. So what we're aiming for here, 100 likes. Let's see if we can get there. We're only 81 likes away already at this moment in time, so that would be brilliant. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to leave your thoughts in the live chat. We've got the live chat rolling. I am going to go through that in just one moment and do some interaction with people. I can see we've already got over 20 people tuning in, which is brilliant. There already seems to be more demand for this England-Scotland game than what there was for England's first game against Croatia. Maybe that's the kick-off time. I don't know. But there we go. So that's good to see. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It is much appreciated. You want to leave your thoughts, live chat, and yeah, I'll interact with you guys as best that I can. So yeah, heading on to the live chat, let's have a look at who we've got tuning in. We have got Sammy tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. We've got Mordecai, I hope that's how you say your name, and Humbali as well tuning in. Thank you very much. We are doing another watch along. We've got Dale tuning in as well, hoping for an England win, tuning in from Dublin in Ireland. Brilliant. Do let me know where you are tuning in from. We've got Nkosi as well in on the chat, Mohammed as well, supporting England from Tanzania. I like that. Hello Tanzania. Thank you for tuning in. We've got Kyle as well. Dad's tuning in, helping to moderate the chat as well, so do make sure you're not spamming or ruining things or putting anything inappropriate. Dad remembering that last England game against Scotland at a major tournament, of course, World Cup 1998. Dad remembering that one well. We've got the one and only as well tuning in. Thank you very much for that. And we've also got Owen Clark as well, going for a 3-0 victory for England, tuning in from Grimsby. There we go. We've got Dublin in Ireland. We've got Tanzania and Grimsby as well. I like that. Owen going for goals today for Raheem, Sterling, Harry Kane and Kalvin Phillips. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through what to expect from this game. First off, covering the lineups, and then I'll get into more detail, not only about the teams and the direction of the game, but also giving some of my predictions, including my score prediction for this game, where I am hoping England will win this game. It's always nice to beat Scotland, if I'm honest. So that's definitely what we need to be looking out for. We've also got Mixid helping to moderate the chat. We've got the Regal Chair, yes, thank you very much for tuning in. And Kyle tuning in all the way from the United States, tuning in from Ohio. Thank you very much for tuning in. Mixid going for a 2-1 victory for England this evening. As we've got the countdown to kick-off with less than 19 minutes away from kick-off here at Wembley in London. Big game between England and Scotland. Doesn't really get much bigger than this in terms of a local international derby, if I'm honest. Right, so we're going to go on to the lineups. We're going to start off first with our oppositions. Comes in the form of Scotland. I'm not an expert on Scotland. I'm not an expert on their team. I know some players, not others, and their formation. It does look like they're lining up with what potentially looks like a 3-5-2, possibly with McTominay, I'm not sure, playing defensive midfield or slotting in as a centre-back. I mean, I'm having a look at the One Football app, and they're saying McTominay going in at centre-back, and of course I know McTominay's a midfielder, so I don't know if that's what they're looking at, but there we go. So they're going with David Marshall in goal. They've got Grant Hanley, Scott McTominay and Kieran Tierney starting as a back three. They're going with O'Donnell at right wing-back and Andrew Robertson at as left wing-back. They're going for a midfield three of McGregor, John McGinn and Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore there looking for the legs for this game, looking to try and run at England and take the game to England. They've got Lyndon Dykes starting up front, Queen's Park Rangers striker, standing alongside Southampton striker Ché Adams. I know quite a few Scotland fans were wanting the two strikers for the Czech Republic game. They get it for the England game. They didn't get it for the Czech Republic game. Felt like they were too defensive in that game. So looking to possibly here try and take the game to England and look to attack, which is good for us and everyone watching it. I say that mainly because it means we're going to be in for, you would expect, an entertaining game. On the bench for Scotland, they've got James Forrest, Kelvin Nisbet, John Fleck, Stuart Armstrong, Ryan Fraser, Jon McLaughlin, Liam Cooper, Scott McKenna, Craig Gordon, Jack Hendry, Nathan Patterson and Ryan Christie. So that's how Scotland's lining up. I'd say danger men there. Robertson at left wing back, trying to stretch the pitch and make it nice and big. Could be a big danger, particularly on that big Wembley pitch. Billy Gilmore running through the middle could be another danger man. McGinn's a very good midfielder as well. That's going to be quite difficult as well. We've also got Ché Adams, quick striker, knows what he's doing, knows where the back of the net is, can cause England's defence problems most certainly. I look towards the back as well. Kieran Tierney, that's a big boost for Scotland, having him back as well. McTominay had an alright season for Manchester United as well. Grant Hanley on his day can't be a bad defender either. David Marshall will be looking to try and have a better game than what he did in the last game. Felt like he was at fault for that beautiful goal scored by the Czech Republic. They'll be looking for a response. They need a response. Will they get a response? Local derby in London doesn't really get much bigger than that. Now, moving on to the England team. We're starting today, number one in goal, Jordan Pickford once more. Right back, he's going for Reece James. So Kyle Walker, he's not in the squad at all. Manchester City man, of course. They go with the informed Chelsea right wing back, Reece James, starting at right back. Centre-back partnership once more is Johnstone and Tyrone Mings. They played against Croatia. They kept a clean sheet. They keep their place. Left back today is Luke Shaw. I wasn't happy that Kieran Trippier, I've not got a problem against him by the way, but I wasn't happy that he played whilst we had suitable left backs like Chilwell, like Shaw play on the bench. So we do get to see a natural left back going in, Luke Shaw. Looks like it's going to be Declan Rice playing alongside Kalvin Phillips and Mason Mount. I think that's the same midfield three we went for against Croatia. And the same attack as well. Phil Foden going on the right-hand side Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side and Harry Kane going through the middle. Immediate danger man, you're looking towards Premier League top goal scorer Harry Kane, knows where the back of the net is. Had a pretty quiet game in my opinion against Croatia. We'll be looking to try and get his European Championship gold in full rhythm for this game. Raheem Sterling, I thought, had a good game for England in the last game. He can cause problems with his pace and precision. If he's going to show his shooting boots and get goals like he did against Croatia, he's definitely a player that's going to keep the Scotland defence quite busy. Phil Foden, we know his quality, and Mason Mount as well. Two very, very good prospects, young prospects for England. The future being built around them two quite possibly. Phil Foden put on Instagram just today of the famous Gaza celebration with the water bottle, with the eyes emoji. So I'm wondering, with Phil Foden's Gaza haircut as well, might he be looking for a replication of the celebration that if Phil Foden bags a goal tonight, may he go for the classic water bottle celebration, which of course was scored against Scotland. Looking at the back, I'm happy with Stones and Mings going again. I'm happy with Reece James and Luke Shaw. They can cause problems on the right and left as well, so I'm looking forward to that. Onto the bench for England, they've got Kieran Trippier, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Jack Grealish, Jadon Sancho, Sam Johnstone, Jude Bellingham, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben Chilwell, Jordan Henderson, Harry Maguire, Marcus Rashford, and also Conor Coady. Harry Maguire, of course, making his return back to the England squad. He may well get minutes in this game. That's the whole point of him being brought back into the squad, like Kevin De Bruyne was for Belgium. They're looking to get him back in to full fitness, ready to go for the latter parts of the tournament. That's where people's brains are going towards. And England, if they win today, can start thinking about the latter parts of the tournament, because we do qualify for the last 16. My score prediction based on these teams, before the game, my natural instinct was a 4-0 win for England. Looking at the teams, it's a strong Scotland team. I think Scotland are going to score a goal. I'm going to go for 3-1 to England for this game. I'm going for England to get 3 points, England to go through to the last 16, and Scotland in peril, in a dangerous situation. They need a point. I don't think 3 points will be enough to make it to the last 16. I think you need 4, and that's what Scotland need, which means they need at least a point. Difficult match coming up against England away at Wembley. A difficult match coming up against Croatia as well. They're needing a win, all to play for. This group could get very, very interesting for the final game. Much appreciated for everybody tuning in. We've got JJ tuning in. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? We've got Dad as well, loving the Regal chair. Thank you very much for that. Owen, I do agree, Kane does need to have a good game. Didn't have a great game against Croatia, so he's needing to get involved in this game, try and get himself goals and assists. We've got Ben as well, tuning in from Scotland, supporting Scotland there. Do not apologise for that one. If I was Scottish, I'd be cheering on Scotland as well. Of course, a City fan there, Ben as well, but wanting to cheer on oppositions there, so we're battling against each other today, I'm afraid. But there we go. International matches for you. It's all good. We've also got Owen. My prediction I'm going for today is 3-1 to England. Mordy, I can't say your name, I'm just going to call you M. Sorry, I can't say your name. Jack Grealish, why is he not playing again? I don't know. There you go. I presume that Gareth Southgate was happy with the performance of Phil Foden and Raheem Sterling, that they're keeping Jadon Sancho, they're keeping Jack Grealish out of the team. Kyle going for 2-0 to England. Daniel, thank you very much. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Sean as well, thank you very much. Hello, I do hope you are well. Sean going for 1-0 to England. And Dale tuning in as well. Good evening, Dale.
Evening.
Good evening. Tuning in from the background as well. Yeah. Anything to add, Dale?
I just don't see why he's changed the winning team, to be fair. Croatia are a lot better than Scotland. I'd have just left that same team. Kieran Trippier did a good job in that position.
Yeah.
Leave him there.
That's an interesting thought, that.
I don't get it. I just don't get why anybody changes a winning team.
Yeah.
Unless there's any injuries or niggles, I agree. If there's not, leave that team playing. It wins. It won a bit. As far as I'm concerned, second best team in the group, Croatia. We beat them. Why change it?
Yeah. I'm happy with that Reece James and Luke Shaw. I think the team that we're going with today is the team we should have gone with against Croatia.
Yeah, it's a good.
But like you said, it worked. It worked, didn't it?
So why change it now?
Yeah.
Just keep it going. Momentum is the key.
Yeah. We're already up to 28 likes. Fantastic. 72 likes to go, ladies and gentlemen, to 100 likes. We've got over 20 people tuning in. It's live stream already more popular than what the Croatia one was, which is fantastic. I do apologise if the sound's being picked up, but it's an international tournament. I want to stay up to date with everything. One thing I really like about international tournaments and England games, particularly on home soil, is atmosphere. So I wanted to pick up a little bit more atmosphere. So I am hoping that it doesn't get smacked with commentary copyrights and stuff. Obviously I cannot show the game to you guys. I will get hit with a copyright for that one, as I cannot do that, as we've got the England and Scotland flag shirts being waved about. Got a little bit of rain, in fact not a little bit, it's throwing it down in London at the moment. It's nice up north for once, but not so nice in London. There we go. People enjoying there. Kyle, yeah, I thought so. I said the kickoff times, the early kickoff time doesn't really suit too many people. Did you see that guy there?
No.
Oh, does it rewind this? On the thing. Let me show you. It rewinds. Oh yeah. Right, have a watch. Look at him, he's backed into his mate and he falls over.
Who's that? What's that?
Have a watch, Dale. Filming the fans and everything like that. That guy's backed into his mate and falls over. I love that.
See the Scotland fan that got run over by the motorbike?
Really?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he was so drunk.
Oh.
Let me find it for you.
They're reporting there's over 20,000 Scots in.
30.
Is it
There's
30?
400 with tickets in there.
I have no idea. There's not many. Not many. Billy Joe, thank you for tuning in, supporting England, what I like to see. Do you know what? The only big shame about this is that that's not full, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't Wembley look really nice? England, Scotland, European Championships, full house. That'd be amazing. And it makes me really jealous. Denmark had a full capacity, didn't they, for their game?
Oh,
there was another game as well, I can't remember where it was. There was another full capacity. Was it in Budapest? It was in Budapest. Aaron says rumours apparently more than double, 40,000. That is incredible. Scots travel down in numbers though. They're a passionate group. They're going to be aggressive in this game. They're going to take this game to England. They're going to rough us up. You mark my words.
Watch how drunk he is when he gets up. Watch.
What's he doing?
He's just so drunk.
Matty wanting football to come home. We'll start getting excited once we get into the knockout. I'd say probably quarter final. If we get to the last 16 and we knock a team out, that's when people will start getting excited. That's when all the it's coming home will start getting going properly again. I know it's already starting to get going, but not quite there yet. Alex, I'm very well, thank you. Friday evening, football's on, major European tournament, England, Scotland, let's go. I'm very well, how are you? Oh. Aaron said it's got tasty in Blackpool. There's quite a few Scots that live in Blackpool, isn't there?
Yeah.
Apparently there's been some fights. My favourite part of this is it took place, these fights, this morning.
We've been up here all night.
Yeah.
We haven't even got to the dig yet.
Right, the players are coming out. England coming out first. Scotland following. Andrew Robertson, captain of Scotland tonight, looking very serious. England being led out by Harry Kane, England's captain. We'll have the national anthems very soon. Starting with Scotland first. Boos are ringing out. Rated R, hello, thank you for tuning in. Just going through the national anthems at the moment. Must be a big privilege to be a Scotland fan that's managed to get tickets inside Wembley today. Alex Ferguson's there as well, watching the game, cheering on Scotland. I'll say one thing, the Scottish, they're not as passionate with the national anthem as what rugby union are.
No.
Get to the Six Nations and they're playing England, they'll belt out. It's time for England's national anthem now. As the Scottish fans lay out the boos for the English national anthem. Yeah.
That's really rude, isn't it?
The Italians are very passionate, Kyle, about their national anthem. They have a nice national anthem, though, the Italians. I'm going to be controversial and just chuck out, I don't particularly like England's national anthem.
Who's that guy stood next to the barricade?
Jordan Pickford,
Oh, is he the
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Has he got no claws in it?
David Beckham's there supporting England.
DNFB ambassadors.
I think so. You'd think so. To be honest, that free kick he scored against Greece should give him lifetime tickets, whatever game he wants to go to.
The attendance higher than this game than last.
25%, so
What was the last game?
22,500. 22.5.
We'll go for same.
Yeah.
Seems
It's
to be
only, they're going to go to 50% for the last 4 games. There's one last 16 game, I think,
right.
at Wembley, and then the 2 semi-finals and the final.
Fine. It'll be at what, half capacity?
Half, so 45,000. Oh. Right, we're getting ready and set for kick-off here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to go. We're up to 31 likes, 69 to go. I'm going for 3-1 to England. Do let me know your score prediction in the live chat. Do let me know where you're tuning in from as well. I know there's quite a few people not from England, not from Scotland tuning in, just watching it because they enjoy watching the football from a neutral point of view. Which, I'll be honest, I've really enjoyed watching the European Championships this summer. It's nice to have international competitive football with some good games out there as well, with fans back in the stadium. It's been really nice to watch and enjoy. It's a shame that we can't have a full capacity and have the tournament like how you would imagine the games to be. But there we go. It's better than nothing, isn't it?
We do, did we?
Kyle there, fan of the French. Le Marciar. We're just waiting here now, ready for kick-off. Players are lined up. They've had quite a bit over the knee, haven't they? There's quite a few countries not doing that. Quite a few taking the knee.
Who's not done it?
Quite a few of them don't. England do and will, so
What, they just did that?
I'm wondering if Scotland's going to do it as well. I didn't watch the beginning of their game the other day.
They said they will do, didn't they?
There
Are
are
they?
some things on the shirts and we respect things. And I know the shirts then.
Not right now, no, because we're watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, players do take the knee. There's a couple of players.
Pound shot for a pound.
Doll slapped it last, didn't she?
Tell you what, Ché Adams didn't. We do have kick-off here. Ché Adams gets us underway for this game. Let's go England. Let's see if we can beat Scotland. That'd be great. Ché Adams didn't want to take the knee then, did he? He was the last one to do it. And he sort of looked around and saw everyone else do it. So I think he felt obliged that he didn't want to stand out.
Yeah, that's fine. But I do believe that some players are so frightened of the backlash they're going to get.
As Luke Shaw's gone down under a challenge from Lyndon Dykes. Didn't Lyndon Dykes... Has he shaved his head, Lyndon Dykes? Yeah, he felt sure he had dyed blonde hair. Got a piece of grass on his face there, Luke Shaw. Felt that one. So we are through the first 50 seconds. It's going to be a throw into England inside their own half. Rated R tuning in from Barbados. I like that.
What time is it in Barbados? It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 hours behind.
Oh, they're behind, yes, yeah, of course.
There's a good interception there for Scotland. It hits the referee. I think the referee's not going to stop it. And Marshall can get that one clear, and England can fend that one out, which Jordan Pickford will pick up and roll it out immediately out to the right hand side. Here is Reece James. Declan Rice now.
Kyle Walker picked up on that.
Don't think so. I think it's just chopping and changing.
Big risk to play in a tournament.
I'll tell you, the problem we spoke about earlier. Doesn't know his strongest team, doesn't know his strongest formation.
If you go back over winners of this tournament, of any tournament, right, the strongest 11 always start.
Yeah.
And the winning 11 always start. There's no point. What have they been doing for 12, 18 months to get to a tournament and still not know your best 11?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's going to be a goal kick, I think. I think it's even a goal kick against Kalvin Phillips on Grant Hanley there. I've noticed there started to be a couple of teams interested in Kalvin Phillips after his performance in the last game. So it's going to be a goal kick here for Scotland. Nothing to report of in the first 3 minutes of this game so far. Marshall goes long. And Scotland can win the initial header and pick up a bit of possession as well. No idea. No idea if that was the TV or not. Good passes across. There's a chance here for Scotland. It's a great block from Johnstone. And Declan Rice can slice a clearance, and England can fully get a clearance that's hit out. Aaron says it was them. Happened there as well. He's offside then, so it wouldn't have counted. It's a great block though. I think the keeper might have had that. Tuesday, I think. Oh, so floating around in the penalty area. It might be another chance for Scotland. They want a free kick. Referee says no, and Jordan Pickford will lever the ball clear. If you want to watch the game, it is on ITV, terrestrial TV here in the UK. Scotland have got themselves a throw in here, which O'Donnell's going to take inside their own half. Scotland seem to have started more aggressively, seem to have started better. England just, I think, try to just get to grips of the game. Nothing yet. I think a free kick's going to be given to England there, though. for a pull, the referee's saying, on Mason Mount.
Czech Republic, it'd be a big game then, won't it, Tuesday?
It could be if England win this, it will be a top of the table class.
Yeah, first and second place game, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it best placed? How many best placed third teams go through? Not one in every group.
4 out of the 6.
4 out of 6.
4 out of the 6, yeah.
So that'll be another big game, though. Then, won't it? The Scotland-Croatia game.
Yeah, very big game.
All to play for, won't it? Really?
Very big game. Croatia needed at least a point today, so
well,
they've got that.
If Scotland lose today, then
it might well be over for them.
Well, they're still, like you said, they're still in a good position to try and claim that. I don't think they'll get the best third place, will they? Because Finland will definitely get one because they've got to win.
It's a difficult one. I don't think 3 points will be enough.
No, I don't.
I think you need 4 if you want to go through. Which means Scotland needs something
You're
today.
Get 6. You definitely. So if England win today, that's 6.
Yeah.
Points. They're through.
Yeah.
Because the other teams have won and drawn. It'll be a 6-4-1 and none, then, won't it?
Yeah. Synapatic, if I've said your name right, thank you for tuning in. As Kyle says, ESPN, it's where you can view it on in the States. I know a lot of the cameras you've used here are ESPN's cameras. So free kick here for England, chance for us to put something into the box. It's flicked on by, I think, Declan Rice at the near post. And straight into the keeper's arms, wasn't anything to get excited about that. And David Marshall sends it long. One in the air as well on the chest of Ché Adams. McGinn now does well. I think that might be a free kick to Scotland against Kalvin Phillips. Kalvin Phillips claiming his innocence there, but free kick is given. England haven't really got to grips of this game at the moment yet. So a chance here for Scotland now to whip something into the box, see if they can make something happen. I think Scotland are more than happy to rough and tough this with England. Make this an all-out aggressive game. England just need to focus, look for possession and just do a normal game. I think first goal is crucial in this game. Free kick comes in from Scotland, it's not a bad ball in. It's well played by England. Phil Foden wins the second ball. It's not a brilliant pass. He does well to keep it in and get a ball across. Dykes wins the header, but England will smother that up via Jordan Pickford, who picks the ball up inside his area now. Here's Johnstone now to Tyrone Mings. England looking to patiently build this from the back. Luke Shaw. Mason Mount decides to drop deep. England don't use him though. Reece James back to Johnstone. Bit of sideways passing going on here. Here's Reece James now. Phil Foden has to drop deep. Not a good pass. Yeah. And Phil Foden commits a foul.
You make changes like that. Stupidity. It'll cost. In the long run, it'll cost if we keep doing that. Because next game, he'll change it again.
As he definitely change it in the next game.
It's ridiculous.
He'll look to try something else.
It's absolutely ridiculous. They're all at sorts. Even the back four, who played really well against Croatia, they're getting in each other's way.
And it is a free kick. So nearly 10 minutes gone in the game. I think Scotland's had the best chance with a good block from Johnstone. Here's Sterling. Does really well to keep hold of possession. The referee decides to play advantage for the pull. I think England's at the best when they're looking to try and play this into space. Here's Reece James. Uses Phil Foden. Didn't look offside. Linesman agrees. Scotland were appealing. Sterling's dropped into the centre. Here's Foden now. He's got players queuing up on the edge of the penalty area. Decides to use them now. As a shot comes in from England. It's deflected and out for a corner to England. Shot came in via Mason Mount there. Scotland had all that covered there, all the angles. Decent block in the end. So it's a corner here for England. What can England do? Movement at the near post. It's headed in. It's the post. Oh, Johnstone hits the post for England.
How was that a clear header like that?
What a chance for Johnstones.
Oh, what if he kicked out for he's up on his feet?
It's a free header, this.
He should have buried that.
This should have been a goal, I think.
He should have buried that.
No, Johnstones, it's a free header. It's a good header, it's just not accurate enough. He's stretching a little bit. It's a free header, 6 yards out. That should be 1-0. That should be 1-0 England.
Clear. Look how clear open he is.
Great corner in.
Oh.
That's a massive opportunity. That should have been a goal.
That should be a goal. There's no excuses for that.
We talked about it against Croatia. England weren't clinical enough. Oh, good tackle there from Sterling into the penalty area. What can Sterling do up against McTominay? Squares it across! Oh! Mason Mount didn't put it in. It's just wide. Great ball across that from Raheem Sterling.
That's well done, that Raheem Sterling. I don't normally see him doing that, do you?
No, very direct run and no, he's nowhere near. He just puts his foot on it, yeah.
He's well away, miles away.
Frustrating that.
God, it's hammering down.
It is, yeah. England should be 2-0 up. Reece James to Harry Kane. He can't control it, and Scotland can come away with it. England now looking to press and force an issue here. That's a good pass though. One pass forward. Here's Ché Adams. Plays it towards Lyndon Dykes, and Jordan Pickford's quick off is. Good read out of the game from Jordan Pickford. Here is Reece James. So Kalvin Phillips goes through the back of him there, and then there's afters from Kalvin Phillips.
He's going to get booked in a minute and he needs to calm down a little bit.
Who's he giving a free kick to here? Because he played an advantage.
Scotland, I think he might book him now. Because I think that's the second or the third.
So he hooks his leg round him. There's a little kick.
In there, some obstruction. But
I wonder if, all I'm going to say is, though, the original foul's committed by Scotland, so should it be a free kick to England?
No.
I think he's giving a free kick here to Scotland.
Yeah. He's had a chat with Kane. I need to tell him to maybe calm down a little bit. He had a good game against Croatia. You don't want to ruin it by being rash or silly.
It's a bit. I find that decision odd. Plays an advantage to England before then a foul's committed. Like, if there's two fouls committed very close to each other, surely the free kick goes to the original first foul.
Yeah, you would imagine so.
So I don't really understand.
To be honest, I don't think anybody understands how the rules are anymore.
True.
Referees don't even understand it, do they?
No. It's a poor ball from
rules
Pickford.
Rules are being made and imposed by people who've never played or refereed.
Good defending that from Tyrone Mings. card
That's
goes.
a good yellow card, that.
McGinn.
Yeah, it's a good yellow card, that. They've got hold of each other, really, haven't they? There's nothing in that.
No. It's not a free kick to either.
No.
It's getting feisty, this. So McGinn's into the book. There's going to be quite a few yellow cards, isn't there?
There is, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a red later on, depending on how it goes.
Yeah. Could be quite crucial, that. If there is.
Bit early to be getting a yellow card in a game like this. Isn't
You
it?
don't want to be getting a yellow card in the first 15 minutes. It means you're on thin
No, you
ice for the
don't.
rest of the game.
No, do you?
You know, Amazon, you know when you're shopping, do you donate to them again? Will you donate to the Callvin Live? Can you join on it? It's easy.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
yours.
ball. Unlucky with the control there from Harry Kane. Dykes wins the header and it's out for a goal kick. England struggling with the physicality of Dykes. Let's get a replay of that free Johnstone's header.
Yeah, it gets worse. Stop showing it. It gets worse.
Yeah.
What is it, a new app? Or?
No, you could get at it on some account.
Johnstone plays a crossfield pass to Luke Shaw. Here's Declan Rice. We now have 35 people tuning in. Fantastic. And on 35 likes as well. Ball comes in over the top. Looks offside there, Foden. And it's wide. I think the flag will go up now. Yeah, it does go up.
As well. I'm in the right morning mood today. I don't like that rule either. If he's off, he's off. Just flag it.
He is offside. Yeah.
I've said it before previously when we've been watching the City games.
Yeah.
If he then gets injured, or someone gets injured, that going for a ball they didn't need to go for, it's a whole host of different problems, isn't it? If he's off, blow, put the flag up, blow the whistle, bring the game back.
Yeah. I think it's just there for it. I think there should be judgment there. Is there a goal scoring opportunity? Do you know what I mean? Like you're threaded through one-on-one, let it ride, let
if he's
VAR.
off, he's off. Whether there's a goal scoring opportunity or not. If he's offside, he's offside.
Here's Stones. So Luke Shaw. I think Scotland are just tired a little bit now. For 15 minutes, riled up for the game. Still 0-0 though. It's a good crossover past that from Harry Kane to Reece James. And triangle passing there from Reece James, Phil Foden and Kalvin Phillips. Sees England end up going backwards. You see, I get what Declan Rice's role is. I don't think he's manoeuvrable.
Oh, that's a good ball.
There's got to be a run from Mount. There is.
Oh, he shouldn't have
And
touched
there's going to be a corner to England. Yeah, Declan Rice, I just think he's a bit... Good player, but he's just...
I don't think he's ready.
I just think he's not... I just don't think he's not manoeuvrable. He's a very tall, physical defensive midfielder. I think he's a slow turner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want someone that's a bit more mobile, like a Kante.
Yeah.
Low centre of gravity. Corner here for England. Mount. Another good corner. Cleared though in the 6-yard box from Scotland. Kalvin Phillips wins the header. Scotland look to try and break away on the counter attack though. So great interception though from England. Great interception.
I did my shorts on for a bit, but I was on roller. Cold, I thought. I'm just going to take a shirt off.
Cold and short. Oh, jeez. Very cold. You're yawning. Guys, do you not see it? Oh, it's going back now. Just a quick tip now.
What's my opinion on Kalvin Phillips? Would I take him at City? I'd probably let him have another season before making any judgments. One thing you don't want to sign or spend a lot of money on is a flash in the pan, one good tournament. I know Owen Hargreaves for one good tournament looked world class. Scotland Day with a free kick, ball comes in towards the box.
It's not even a good tournament, is it? It's a good game.
Yeah, and he got judged on that, didn't he?
Yeah.
As a shot comes in from Scotland on the volley and over the crossbar. No danger there for England. From Tierney. It's on his weaker foot, that as well. Yeah. I'm happy for Scotland's chances to come from there on the volley on weaker foots.
Like England to score before half time.
Would be good, yeah.
I have predicted a 0-1 score.
Here's Harry Kane. It's intercepted by Scotland. It's launched forward from that interception.
You know
Back
what's
to
wrong
England.
as well? Like, Kane will never get dropped, will he?
No.
You know, so you've got players who've had a good game and get dropped. Yeah, Kane who'll just
Always
wander around
plays.
and not be very good. He'll never ever get dropped.
No.
I think that's wrong.
Because she didn't get fed, you see.
I agree.
Oh, you know what? They'll try.
I don't think there should be anyone that's undroppable. You don't play well. Everyone else is in a case of you don't play well. You won't play the next game. Here's Stones now to Reece James on the right hand side. There's movement from Foden. He isn't used. He goes backwards. Kalvin Phillips to Tyrone Mings. England now starting to have a bit of possession. We're through 23.5 minutes here. England 0, Scotland 0. England's had missed the best opportunity of the game so far. A free header for Johnstone, 6 yards out, centre to goal, hit the post. Here comes Kalvin Phillips. It's a decent ball that. Luke Shaw now. Mason Mount. There's a nice ball over the top to Raheem Sterling. Surprised if he's onside. He is though. Scotland make an interception though. Here's McTominay. He's going nowhere. Does well to get a throw in. Any news on Fernandinho's new contract? Yeah, apparently all signed. Just waiting for confirmation. Was onside that ball over the top to Raheem Sterling as well.
Got a slice of pizza, Jay?
I'm okay for now, thank you.
I'll serve you some.
That's out for a throw into Scotland. Everything keeps coming in the air towards Lyndon Dykes.
Did Finbear's pizza's a thing, eh?
Scotland's free kick amounts to nothing, just a ball into the box that's headed clear by England. Foden's going to lose the ball, but lucky he gets a free kick. Ché Adams had a shot. Well, the whistle's already gone. Was a foul on Foden from Tierney. Here's Mason Mount now. A poor touch that from Pickford. Does well just about just to avoid the press from Lyndon Dykes as Harry Kane looks to drop deep to get the ball for England. It's intercepted though, and Scotland looking here just to get ahead of steam. England seem to be attacking in phases, as from what I've noticed in the last couple of games. Here's Luke Shaw, pumps the ball downfield, takes a deflection but the goalkeeper stops it from going out of play and just rolls it back out. Here's Scotland look to try and launch an attack. I said one of the danger men for Scotland was Billy Gilmour. Not really heard his name in this game so far. Here's Grant Hanley. Plays the ball long to Ché Adams. Lyndon Dykes now. Here goes Scotland to Robertson on the left hand side. Too much on the pass. And out for a goal kick to England there. One good thing England's got here is Robertson, when he wants to get forward and try and cause problems for England. Reece James is incredibly quick. And he'll keep things very tight, that Robertson probably won't have any space. Jordan Pickford from the goal kick goes long towards Harry Kane. Good bit of defending though from Grant Hanley, wins the header under pressure. England take the ball back. Here is Reece James, just working the ball backwards. Johnstone. Into the 28th minute. England 0, Scotland 0. Games are starting to get into a bit of a boring phase. Johnstone's now to Reece James. He goes early. Kane! Oh, he wins the header and it's wide. Not sure if the flag's gone up or not.
Too far in front, weren't it?
It was a good ball, that.
He's on.
I've
probably off there, VAR. His arm would have been off, wouldn't it?
It's a chance though. Put that in the back of the net. Let VAR make that decision. Harry Kane just couldn't. It was just beyond him that he couldn't bend his neck around and get a good header onto that. He just had to chuck himself and just get any part of his head onto it. He does, and it's just glanced wide. There's a good ball across that. It's better from England. Asking the questions. There's goals in this game. Tell you that right now. Neither team being clinical. I don't like Wembley. I think the pitch is too big to make it a good game. How many games off the top of your head can you think of that's been a classic at Wembley where it's been goal after goal after goal?
New Wembley.
Yeah. Because the pitch is so big, it's just... It's very difficult for teams to be able to play. That's a great shot from Scotland and a brilliant save from Jordan Pickford.
Would have been 1-0 that.
That was a chance. That was sweetly hit. Good save from Pickford. I'm not Pickford's biggest fan, but that's a good one-handed save.
He's alright, his decision making is terrible
There's,
sometimes. He's saving, his shot stopping is brilliant.
we get to watch week in, week out better goalkeepers in the Premier League, so, and we settle for Jordan Pickford, and it's annoying.
There is better.
Yeah.
Our best keeper's injured, 4, probably would be number 1.
None of the keepers fill me with much excitement. I think they're all just of the same calibre. They're all alright goalkeepers. Solid enough for who they play for. They're not that next level above though. They're not.
No.
I think Joe Hart, sounds harsh, being a City fan and everything, but I think Joe Hart falls into alright categories. He always was a great shot stopper, an alright goalkeeper.
There's no Gianluca Buffon in there.
Yeah, he's not a Buffon. He's not a. I'd probably chuck solid keeper. I think if Van der Sar for Netherlands, David Seaman I thought was a class goalkeeper.
Iker Casillas.
Yeah, Neuer as well. So good ball into the gaps. Foden's taking a heavy touch. Did look offside as well then. McGinn's taking a little bit of a knock. It's on a yellow card. I can see McGinn coming off at some point. Oh, it's studied at the back of him, hasn't it?
Mm.
It's a great hit. It's a really good save. Ché Adams, I think. It's a chance Ché Adams, that. Isn't it?
I think he's made the wrong decision.
Gone early.
Mm.
I'll tell you, both sides will feel like there's something in this game for them. 33 minutes in though, it's a derby, anything can happen. Normally I'd be looking at this game and I'd be saying, what are England doing? But I know it's a derby. I know this is Scotland fans will probably won't like me saying this, but it's their cup final.
No, of course it is.
Isn't it?
Of course it is.
They're going to raise their
Best
game.
draw ever for him, isn't it?
Yeah. If they were to qualify for the Euros and they could pick one team that they get to play,
England,
us.
Maybe at Hampden Park.
Yeah, here's Shaw, Sterling now, Mount. It's not a good ball in at all from Mason Mount. Hooked clear from Scotland. England come again though. Reece James wants a bit of movement. Foden. Phillips. Back to Foden and Phillips. Combining with a 1-2 now. Centralised. Declan Rice. 40 yards out from goal. Goes to the left hand side. He has Mason Mount for company. Luke Shaw's just pushed himself further forward. Another ball comes in over the top towards Raheem Sterling. He cannot control it. A lot of them balls over the top into the channels coming in from England. Not quite got the ball control there. I think that was just slightly beyond Sterling. It was. So one of Sterling's quality though. I think he'd be disappointed with that. Wasn't a bad ball. So we're 11 minutes away from half time here. Remains 0-0. Still Johnstone's header remains the best opportunity of the game so far. Though Jordan Pickford was busy with a great shot coming in from Scotland with a good one-handed low-down save. And this is a chance here. Ball gets played over the top towards Harry Kane. It's not a good ball from Foden, that to be fair. And Tierney can clear that. Here's Foden once more though. Good control. Great skills from Foden. Great skills from Foden. He's bundled down. He wants a free kick. Referee says no. Looked like a free kick that to me as well. There we go. Here's Grant Hanley. Ball's levered clear from Scotland. Forward, down the middle. Dykes once more. Keeps winning everything in the air. Frustrated me out from Tyrone Mings. Played a back pass under pressure. Didn't even look. Didn't even look. Thankfully, Jordan Pickford managed to get a clearance there. He's sceptical to that Tyrone Mings, isn't he?
His concentration is not great.
Yeah, and his awareness isn't
No.
the best.
Like a pass wasn't even heavy, was it? It was just a...
No. It was, I'm passing back to the goalkeeper. That's what's going to happen.
You deal with it.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of weight on it. Could easily have led to a really bad problem. That for referee's giving a free kick. Played for that. Proper played for that.
A free kick for what?
Watch the replay.
Give
Shoulder
over,
to
just
shoulder.
Oh,
There's nothing in that. That's horrendous. I'd always say to the player, you're a fully grown man, are you happy with that?
yeah, get up. Get over yourself.
Fully grown man. And Scotland win the ball back high up. Can they show a bit of quality into the penalty area? Here's Ché Adams. Not a good ball at all, and it's out of play. Why has he got his top off?
Because you've been up here all day, can't feel cold.
No, yeah. Here's Luke Shaw, plays the ball downfield. Sterling can't control it. England aren't winning the Euros, are they? I'm just watching this. Not.
This is Southgate's issue by making these changes. They're all over the place. The shape's completely gone.
Scotland got themselves a corner here.
What do you do?
He's made changes from the first game that don't need to be changed.
Jersey's put England and Scotland on the red list.
What?
Scotland's put Manchester and Liverpool on the red
They
list.
should have put all these up for
We're banned now, you know. What do you think it was? Right, when all to Scotland.
Is that where you're supposed to go?
Oh, yeah, not so obviously.
So corner here for Scotland.
James went to look through there. When it suits him.
Crowd in the penalty area. Ball gets whipped in. Pickford gets a fist onto it. Sterling now picks up the ball, edge of the penalty area. Combines with Phil Foden. Cannot get the return pass, and there's a good cover in defending that from Scotland. And the ball gets passed back to goalkeeper Marshall. And there's lever the ball clear and out for a throw into England. Here's Stones now to Luke Shaw. England need to push up a little bit. Try and put get a grip of the game. They're a bit. Do you not think they're a bit negative? I'd like to see Kalvin Phillips moving forward a bit more. Mason Mount tries. Here's Foden. Reece James now. Is he going to go first time for a cross? No, he's going to turn it back to Foden. Phillips, Foden. It's going backwards. Where are we going? Here is Sterling now. For a throw into England. Mings. Luke Shaw now. Here's Declan Rice. Plays it to the right hand side. Inside the Scotland half. England's just not got anywhere to go. They're just going backwards. run out of ideas, they'll just go back to the defence
How many
again.
points do they get for a draw, one?
0-0 here. Crossfield pass comes in, it's not very good, and England lose the ball. See what I mean? Must have had 20 or 30 passes there, got absolutely nowhere, and just give the ball away. Not very good, this, from England at all.
Yeah, Des. They're alright, you know, they were shy. 90p for my key then. The napkins, but in the like
Here is Johnstone. Reece James. Fans trying to urge England forward. Kalvin Phillips now. Just going backwards. Back to where they started. I think I agree, Dad. Very negative. It's a boring game, this. Here's Mount, drops into space, threads it forward. Here is Kalvin Phillips. He's tackled and Scotland scramble it clear. Better movement from England. Try some passes. Get it into the box. Make something happen. Here's Luke Shaw. Don't know where to go. Goes backwards. Here's Declan Rice.
yeah, why you trousers out with your legs?
Here you go now. Reece James. Mount now. Stones. He wants to burst forward. He's dispossessed though. Press. It's a good play from Scotland. Work their way out of trouble. He wants a free kick. Don't bring him down. Don't give him an excuse. Just work it backwards. Grant Hanley now with the ball. McTominay. Better pressing this from England. Force long. Good ball forward that though from Scotland, and McGinn can control it and bring Scotland forward now. Free lining up for Scotland. There might be a chance of a cross as they're working the ball sideways here. Maybe a chance of a long range shot here for Scotland. They choose not to. Got nowhere to go, so going backwards as well. McTominay now. To the right hand side. Is a cross going to come in? Scotland looking to try and get up ahead of steam, see if they can make something happen. Wouldn't surprise me if nothing gets added on for added on time here. Good play. Ché Adams drops deep. He has a shot. It's blocked from Tyrone Mings and out for a corner to Scotland. I think we're showing Scotland too much respect and we're being very negative. So a corner here for Scotland. Just before half time. I don't think there'll be anything added on. They're walking the corner. It's a poor ball. And England will clear. Poor ball in that from Robertson. You'd expect better of the quality that he's got. And so 20 seconds or so to go. There's time. Thankfully, the referee does blow for half time. Nothing added on. Not a very good first half that from England at all, I don't think. Pretty negative, boring, lots of sideways passing. No real open play chances created. I think of the corner and Johnstone's header. Big miss that for England, hitting the post. Big opportunity. other than that, David Marshall's not really been challenged.
Poor.
Yeah, just England
really,
just been...
really poor.
We're treating Scotland like how we treated Croatia, but Croatia not got Mandzukic, but still a respectable team, a decent team. Scotland, though, different matter. There's expectation. I expect England to be beating Scotland at Wembley as well. I'd expect us to be taking the game to Scotland, and I'd be expecting us to try and show our quality, and that hasn't really happened in the first half so far. All round pretty poor from England. Bit too slow with the movement. I'd probably be tempted to get an extra attacker on into midfield. Seems to be too many gaps in midfield. I don't think the midfield's really working for England. And we're not really finding a way to get Harry Kane involved in the game. Phil Foden's had to drop deep to get involved in the game. And we've tried a couple of balls over the top, which have been okay. But we haven't really controlled or got in and around Scotland. So we're not really finding a way to get Raheem Sterling involved in this game either. So it's not really working for England so far, and I fear that if we go in for the next 45 minutes doing exactly what we're doing right now, then not only could there be points dropped, they face the possibility of losing this game as well. Scotland will take confidence from how they've played. 45 minutes in at Wembley, it's 0-0. They'll be happy with a 0-0. They'll be happy with the point. They'll be happy to give themselves a fighting opportunity going into the last game of qualifying for the last 16. And get themselves back to Hampden Park and playing against Croatia, knowing that a win will more than likely send them through to the last 16. So they'll be happy right now with how they're playing and how they're doing. There's more in this for Scotland, by the way. If England continue like this, Scotland can and will cause problems as this game goes into the latter stages. It'll get towards squeaky bum time, of course. So we need to be really careful. This has been a very lacklustre performance from England so far, and I expect much, much better. And I do hope that comes in the second half. They need to find a way of getting their attacking players involved and getting them gaps between defence and midfield and into attack, shortening them gaps and pushing themselves further forward, and having a little bit more movement around there from the players. At the moment, just not very good, if I'm completely honest. Right, I'm going to go through the stats for this game, then I'm going to go on to my half-time entertainment for this live stream for everybody to enjoy. Don't forget though, like always, if you are enjoying the content, want to help support my channel, then do subscribe if you are new around here and you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're on that push towards 18k subscribers, less than 200 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also you can find my social media links there in the description below, and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too, and on the yellow banner as well if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you are enjoying this live stream. We're already on 37 likes. We're 63 likes away from 100 likes. Bit of a stretch, but let's see what the second half will bring. So if you haven't already, then please do leave a thumbs up. That'd be great. And also, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the live chat right now. What are your thoughts? Lots of unhappy people out there, particularly for England. Being far too pedestrian, I agree there, Mixed. John wants to get Grealish onto the game. Champions of England predicting there that Foden may well be the man that comes off. I think Foden's looked pretty lively for England so far. Just not really, we've not really found a way of utilising and getting him involved in the game like Mason Mount. They're having to really drop deep. It's Scotland that's forcing the issue. It's Scotland's back three causing problems that England are struggling to get in and around. So I feel like an extra midfielder is needed to push forward to create that extra number for England to try and pull out one of them defenders, then back three for Scotland, and then see if there's a bit of space there for the attackers. That's what I'd be looking for. But at the end of the day, clinical. Put it down in the Croatia game, and I'm putting it down again for the Scotland game. You need to be clinical. We had that opportunity with Johnstone. It hit the post. That ball goes into the back of the net. Scotland's game plan, sitting deeper, defending and trying to hurt England, goes out the window. Game plan's undone. England get the all-important, crucial first goal, and then you have to change it up. I feel like if England concede here, with the time remaining, we're going to struggle. With a local derby as well, anything goes. So I think next goal, or first goal in this game, goes on to win this game. That's my predictions. Right, on to the stats for this game so far. So at the moment, England having just short of 60% possession, 59% compared with 41% for Scotland. 42% of duels won by England so far, 28% won in aerial duels. Scotland a lot better, winning 58% of their duels and winning 71% of their aerial duels, showing that they are being more aggressive than England. They are winning things in the air and they are battling and working hard. No offsides for Scotland, 1 for England so far, 2 corners apiece for both teams, no goals of course. 4 shots for England, none on target. David Marshall has not been tested so far. 5 shots for Scotland, 1 on target. It's poor that Scotland's had 1 shot on target, we've had none. And it's poor that Scotland's had more shots than us in that first half as well, considering we've also had 60% possession. It's disappointing, really disappointing this from England. 5 tackles for England, 80% of tackles won. Scotland, 8 tackles attempted, winning 50% of theirs. 4 clearances for both teams. Scotland's made a couple more interceptions, so I can't even say it's England dominating the game and Scotland are dominating the defensive stats. It isn't that at all. Scotland well in this game, I'll tell you that right now. 270 passes for England, pass completion rate at a respectable 90%. Scotland's at a decent 82% and they've made 184 passes so far. They're happy for England to pass it around a little bit more, but they're happy because England are going nowhere. They're not doing anything with their passes. It's sideways, pedestrian, sideways and backwards passing. It's not causing Scotland any problems. It doesn't bother them. So yeah, we need to be better. We need to be more creative. We need to take more risks, basically, is what I'm saying. I feel like Kalvin Phillips holds the key. I thought he had a great game against Croatia. He was popping up. He was going forward. He was causing problems. Hasn't been the case in this game so far, though, in my opinion. 8 fouls conceded by England, 6 for Scotland. 1 yellow card in this game's gone to Scotland. No yellow cards for England and no red cards for either team. The 1 yellow card's gone on the 16th minute, and that is to Jon McGinn playing in the middle of the park for Scotland. So there we go, there the stats. England need to be much better going into the second half. Right, I'm just going to go and sort out that half bit there. Get that onto the second half. Ready. There we go. Right, guys, I am going to move on to the half-time entertainment for everybody to enjoy for a few minutes. So it's a good time now to go and get your refreshments, go and stretch your legs like I'm going to go and do. So this video is going to be brought to you by Mixid once more, providing today's half-time entertainment. It's Mixid doing the Midori sour cocktail for everybody to enjoy, and I'll see you all again in a few minutes. Want to go and check out Mixid's channel. His link is in the description, by the way. It's helping to moderate the chat as well. I'm doing a lot of work with him at the moment, so if you want to go and check out his channel, and then do so via my description. You can find his channel link in there. If you want to go and like and subscribe over to his channel, that'd be much appreciated. We're trying to get him to 1k subs at some point this year. He's now less than 120 subscribers away, so do go and show Mixid some love over on his channel. This is Mixid, though, bringing you the Midori sour cocktail for everybody to enjoy for the England-Scotland European Championship 2020 game half-time entertainment from the JSGC Live Watchalong.
What's going on, guys? Mixid here, back again for another cocktail video. And today's cocktail, everyone, is the Midori Sour, and I will show you how to make my version of the Midori Sour. Because as you can see, we'll be using an egg white, so get a tin shaker and we'll crack the egg. Just want the egg white for this. Right, now we've got egg white into it. We've been pouring in 45ml of Midori. So just got to put a bit more Midori into this. I realised I put in 22.5ml, so we need to double that, 45ml. Another 3/4 of an ounce to make it 45ml. There we go. Next ingredient, guys, is 50ml or 1/4 of an ounce of Cointreau. So it's 50ml or 1/4 of an ounce of sugar syrup or simple syrup. The last ingredient, guys, is 30ml or 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. We want to give it a dry shake, no ice, so we get a nice foam on it with the egg white. Give it a bang and shake for 10 seconds. This time we have the ice separated. Shake again for 10 seconds. And now to strain into our already prepared old-fashioned glass filled with ice. Finally, garnish with the lemon slice. And the final garnish, let's add a cherry to that. And there you go, guys. That is how you make a Midori sour. How does it taste? Because if you love your melon liquor, you'll absolutely love it. It's a very sweet cocktail, I must admit. It's very sweet, but I do like it. And if you've got a sweet tip, I'd certainly recommend a Midori sour for you. Because I think it just complements it with the Cointreau. It gives that orange, that's with the melon, it gives it the sweetness along with the simple syrup and the lemon. Just fancy that. And that, guys, is how you make a Midori sour. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mix It if you see more cocktails like this. And you can check out my social in the description below, my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. And also my email. Have a nice day, guys.
I will, yeah.
Cheers.
That's proper retro.
Thank you very much to Mixed for providing today's halftime entertainment for everybody to enjoy. That was the Midori Sour Cocktail. Yeah, there we go. We're going to go check out Mixed. His channel link is in the description if you want to go and subscribe over there. That would be much appreciated. No problem, bro. No problem. We're now on to 42 likes. Fantastic. See if we can get to 50 likes. Will be the first target. 8 to go. 8 more to go. Can we get there? That would be great. Just trying to open this. I'm struggling. I don't like these paper straws. There we go. Got in eventually. Need one after that first half. I agree. I do agree. These paper straws are terrible.
Yeah, you can.
There we go. I think that
Can
might
we not just stay here and army? I'll find an outfit to go.
This is hardly. This paper straw's the worst paper. It's not suctioning anything. No. So it's like putting paper into a drink.
Is that a paper one or a thing?
Yeah.
Never used to be, did it?
What gets me is they can't have the plastic straws because of the environment. Yet this is made out of. Yeah.
The Tetra Packs, aren't you? Whatever they're called.
There we go. We're getting the I hate paper straws brigade. There we go. I hate them too. Right. Second half's going to be getting underway very soon. Both sets of players are out there. You know what? This would be better if it was a Saturday game, wouldn't it? England's going to be getting us underway here.
Full crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, aw. You having tea?
do have kick-off here for the second half. Get a metal straw. I have a metal straw actually. I'm going to get it.
Is it that bad?
It's not suctioning anything. I'm not getting anything out of the drink hardly. I'm having to go to get a little bit out.
That's what it's like when you have McDonald's milkshake, isn't it?
Oh, they stop paper straws.
Yeah. Ooh. Sing you something for me.
No. Corner to England, yeah. Yeah, fine.
Honestly, it's stinky that.
Oh, that's better. That's it.
Oh, what are you eating it off? Because I'm here.
Oh, metal straw.
Is it always delayed it, Jim?
Oh,
Is what?
it's a what?
Yeah, but 20 seconds.
Oh, it's streamed in real time, so it's. If you go look on my thing, it's real time. But the streaming from here onto YouTube's about 11 or 12 seconds. You can tell from the timer, so it's on 47:05 now. Yeah, it's only just got onto 47 now. A what?
Yeah, of course.
Can all the people all watch to eating the pizza?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I eat all the time on live stream. I'm live for what? 2.5 hours. You know what I mean?
It's it. Effort.
Oh, it's wide. Great shot from Mason Mount.
Is it corner? Yeah. That's a great save.
It's a good shot and a good save.
Can you see the upstairs? He's eating that. He's secret the biscuits.
Luke is eating that. Yeah, Beckham is Jane.
I like that shirt he had on there.
I like the England retro shirts. Yeah. Nice shirt. Ah, terrible. Yeah, the red and the blue.
Yeah. He looks a bit with one down. Whatever he's done to it. Which one? It's not ready. It's not ready.
It's his Gaza haircut, isn't it?
Invite more cool vibes. We got to thing. We can go to Robertson. What's the song now? Have a butty. A butty and a cake.
And a coffee. Some ice cream.
It's still late.
You will be making
I tell you what, I bet he's been making it in your. My mum was telling me she over in there like I never thought, yeah.
It'd rather be
I don't even think Corvette's open anymore, you know.
the pub.
I
No, the Indians now in nursery.
Johnston's
Poor ball forward that. Straight out of play for a goal kick. When do England turn to the bench? That's the question. Jack Grealish is getting tiny laces.
Is it?
Tyrone Mings should have that covered and does.
That was a good save.
Which one was that?
On
On these flanks. Is that what you want to do?
That's awful.
You mentioned that, is that how it's in next to Duke's, isn't it?
Oh, it was alright. That one we had shoot there, just people shooting it.
Ah, of course you did, yeah.
So we're through the first 5.5 minutes so far of the second half. Continued more or less how the first half went. I think I agree there, Kyle. I think I'd be taking Kalvin Phillips off and Jack Grealish come on. Look for a bit more creativity. Robertson plays the ball across, dealt with by Johnstone. Reece James under pressure. Declan Rice. No, you are right. We'll never live it down. We'll hear about it for the next 20 years.
Yeah. 25 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep being 0-0 or
I think there's going to be one goal in the game. There's going to be a goal.
England are all over the shop. They're just not. Kane's really poor, God. He just looks not interesting whatsoever. But like I said, he'll never get dropped.
Here's Foden now. I'd be tempted to get Jadon, Sancho or someone on. It's not really working in attack, is it?
No.
Here's Sterling. England will just look to be patient though. Reece James. Foden. Trouble for Foden is
See, like,
there's the only player that's probably physically able to cause any problems to Scotland's defence doesn't move.
we spoke about it throughout the season. Like Phillips now, he looks, he's not really in the game, and I think that's down to the fact that the changes that have been made, he hasn't got the confidence. They're not, you know what I mean? Whereas on the first game, he was allowed to play because he knew there was better players on the field. Whereas now he's got a bit more defensive, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, the Southgate's turned to a bit more defensive for some reason, I'm not sure.
I mean, the fact that he's playing defensive midfield and he's decided to push Declan Rice a bit further forward.
Yeah, so that his freedom's gone, hasn't it? And that's what.
James, hello, thanks for tuning in.
If he don't get anything out of this, then I'm sorry, but it's all down to Southgate. It's his fault.
He's an inexperienced manager, isn't he?
He's far too experienced to be managing England.
Stones. Here's Phillips, Rice. I don't think them two in midfield, Rice and Phillips, they're not playing risky passes enough. They're just playing the safer passes. It's getting England. That's why England's stats for passing and their pass accuracy is so well. They're not taking risks. Kane.
It's easy. You can pass all day to someone 3
James.
times.
Oh, that's a chance. Far too much on it though, and it's over the crossbar. Nice to see Reece James getting forward. That's what might be what it takes. Extra numbers getting forward. If it's not James, it's Luke Shaw. Should be hitting the target. It's not.
Should be making the keeper do something.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's quite a bit over that.
Yeah.
I love that guy with Jadon.
So 10 minutes into the second half, and still nothing's changed for England. Scotland will be delighted with this.
Can you imagine if Scotland qualified and England didn't? Southgate had to be sacked though, wouldn't he?
But England lose 2 games and go out. Tell you what, there's pressure on England. If they lose this game, there's pressure on England.
Oh yeah, of course there is. I did predict nothing better than the last 16. I stick with that.
A lucky tackle. It's picked off for Scotland now. Here's Lyndon Dykes. Gets a shot away. Ché Adams. He's having to turn away. Can't get a clean shot away, and England can defend that out. Good bit of defending. Good work that from Foden. Chance here for England on the counter though. Here's Kane. Surely a free kick, yeah. Free kick given to England. I think he's lucky if he avoids a yellow card for that. Cynical foul that to stop a counter. Not a clean challenge for his cynical foul. Should have took him out and he didn't. Billy Gilmore there. Nis, thanks for tuning in. Is a dead game, this, I agree. John, good evening, thanks for tuning in. And Rated R, yeah, I agree, both central defensive midfielders. It's not work, it's too defensive from England at the moment. Aaron's not happy with Harry Kane, wants Kane off.
Yeah,
He wants it on, you want
I agree, Aaron.
Calvert-Lewin. Foden's got a bad ball in, it's headed well, and Marshall will collect that, stop it going out for a corner. Jack Grealish is warming up.
Steve Bruce in crowd thing.
That's funny. Here's Luke Shaw then, bringing England forward. They're going backwards. I think intensity and urgency also needs to be put out there. There isn't much, is there? What point does it hit where the players start getting a bit frustrated with how the game's going? Sterling drops deep, drops well, and he's going to be surrounded out. Foden plays it out to Luke Shaw. Can he put a good ball in? It's not a bad ball in, and it's Foden couldn't flick it on at the near post. And a diving header sees Scotland get it cleared momentarily. Here is Reece James to Harry Kane. Have a shot! Have a shot! Kane! Oh, it's blocked. Good block as well.
Well defended that.
Yeah. Scotland have defended well, to be fair, in this game. England have defended well in this game, actually. I think when Scotland have decided to come forward. Blocks in at the right time. Lyndon Dykes. He was really bad in the last game against Czech Republic.
Who's he play for?
Queen's Park Rangers.
Good God. Surely there's better than him.
You'd have thought so. Here's Foden. Reece James now. Tyrone Mings. Good movement. Mount can't get ahead and gets a corner. Come on, come on. Up the urgency. Make something happen.
Oh, very slow, isn't it?
Yeah, Jack Grealish is going to come on. He's stripped ready to come on. Corner here for England though. Sub isn't going to come on in time. It's a good ball in, and that was a really tasty ball in that. I'm not used to watching good corners, being a City fan.
I'm gonna say something really controversial.
Pickford's going to level that clear. That's a great ball.
Great ball.
That's a great ball. Here's Raheem Sterling in the penalty area.
No, he's too greedy.
Poor ball to Foden. Poor ball.
He is terrible. I'm going back to my controversial comment.
Go on, Dale. Throw out your controversies.
I don't get Grealish. I don't get everything around him. I just don't think he's very good.
Overrated.
I do. I really do. Because if you pick him up and take him out of Aston Villa football and put him in somewhere like Liverpool or Man United or Man City, he's not going to cut it. That's my opinion.
I think he'll have to move to find that test, to find the answer to that. I do get what you mean, though. It's a good ball, it's a good header by Tyrone Mings behind the England goal and out for a corner. I do get what you mean, though, yeah. He's big fish, small pond.
He's worshipped by Villa fans, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
No disrespect to Aston Villa and all their fans, but they're a mid-table Premier League club.
So corner here for
Well
Scotland.
affected, innit, and the jump, you know, all the
Yeah.
players have gone through exactly the same. And when it comes to them being lifted up, they just don't cut it. I could be wrong. Might prove me wrong. I don't know.
Chance here for Scotland. Crowding that 6-yard box. Ball comes into the 6-yard box.
Clear headed.
Dykes! Oh, he's heading off the line! Oh, what a great bit of defending that was! Reece James. That was a big, big opportunity for Scotland. Keeper were beaten. Thankful that he read that then.
Is that not going wide? I think that was
Quite
going
possibly going wide.
wide. I think that was going wide.
Lyndon Dykes.
He's taking Foden.
Foden is the man coming off and Grealish is coming on.
Why has he not took Kane off?
I don't get why he's not took Kalvin Phillips off, but there we go. So it's Jack Grealish that comes on and Foden comes off. That's a like-for-like change. Oh, is he moving Grealish? Yeah, he's moving Sterling to the right-hand side. Gareth Southgate's out of his depth, isn't he?
Of course he is, mate.
He's out of his
Of course
depth.
He's not got a clue.
Another corner for Scotland.
Really not got a clue.
Yeah, no additional creativity added. It's all just the same.
See them scoring soon.
Yeah. Jordan Pickford needs to be stronger. They're putting a ball into the 6-yard box. Come and
Great
get it.
corner, that.
Come and get
It's
it.
a really good corner. Did well though, Pickford. They're really good corners.
He needs to command his box better.
Lost some weight, hasn't he?
Was it his injury, you reckon?
Possibly, yeah.
I think Pickford needs to, the first corner that caused the problem, I think Pickford needs to come out and get it. Anything that's coming into that 6-yard box, keepers should be saying it's
Yeah,
mine.
it should be a keeper or something. Yeah.
Unless it's at near post, that ball's going to be mine.
Yeah.
Here is Rice now to Mings. Shaw to Grealish. Time running out. 25 minutes to go. I said it now.
Right, so there's never been a nil.
Never been a 0-0 at Wembley between England and Scotland. It's a poor pass. Kalvin Phillips has had a bad game.
He has, hasn't
Here's Jack Grealish now. That's a corner for England.
Stevie
Bruce again, yeah. It's funny. Right, corner for England. What can England do from their corner?
Come on.
Corner comes in. It's towards the near post and cleared. Look, notice how much better Scotland's balls in. Were there two corners that they just had.
Who took that?
Not sure, but I'd be, if it wasn't Mason Mount, it needs to be, because his ball that he put in before was brill. Here's Stones. Phillips now. I think Declan Rice would be my sub.
He's in rubbish, hasn't he? Yeah.
Be a free kick to England.
Players, so many.
We got Grant Hanley.
Grant Hanley. Only half decent players probably Kieran Tierney. And he's not that good.
So free kick here for England. What can they do? Just why can't England just be smart?
Overthinking things.
Yeah. Sterling's already offside. Ball gets played across. It's too deep for everyone. Here's James. Just not getting the juices flowing. Nothing's making me get excited about this.
Tyrone Mings.
That's Mings in the box.
Yeah.
Here is Phillips. Tyrone Mings with a bad touch.
Why do you
It's
want
cleared.
the centre back in there trying to control the ball?
I don't.
You don't, do you?
No. Right, England go again. Okay, that's a good ball over. Here's Kane. Tries to get it back into the Grealish. Covering the gaps well, Scotland.
Yeah.
They're always going to be up for
That's
this.
well played, that by England. Well closed down very quick.
Yeah. Look for space. Why has he just hoofed that?
He's not getting it.
He's lucky to get a free kick. He's unlucky. Here's Shaw. Jack Grealish, great skills into the box. It's not a good pass though. Why was there no one there? Who was he playing that pass to? And Robertson now is coming forward for Scotland. So nowhere to go. Scotland won't put the ball out there. You know, one of the players went down. Why would they? Nothing to be gained off them doing that. Grealish trying to get the ball. He's intercepted though. Here's McGinn. Robertson. Robertson now. Scotland looking to try and make something happen. There's a player free on the right. Not found him yet. But looking that way though now. McTominay. Poor pass, and that'll be out for a goal kick to England.
This is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Tell you what, I couldn't rule out Czech beating us on Tuesday.
This is like Super Sunday, West
'cause
Brom
it's-
against Fulham.
It's not
It's not really Super Sunday, is it? It's what?
Maybe they've made a pact between the teams not to score. Just to save face.
I just think Southgate's got this completely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Just like the problem we had against Croatia, teams are dropping deeper against England, and there's no pressure on them when they drop deep.
Not.
There's no press.
No.
Got two holding midfielders who aren't doing more.
You just seem to, when a team goes deeper, they go deeper and leave a big gap, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you know, and
It's odd. This team's going to get smacked by a quality, complacent team.
there's no way this team's getting past the last 16. There's absolutely no.
You would for who England will probably face in the last 16?
France,
No.
Portugal, Germany, Spain, Sweden or Poland. Oh,
It's
France
Sterling.
chances against any
Looked
of them.
offside then, yeah. Silly from Raheem Sterling. Can see right across the line. England ready, and their next sub is going to be
I
Rashford.
bet he doesn't take Kane. I'd be amazed if he takes Kane.
I watch quality teams like Italy. Look how much better Italy are.
He's going to take Sterling off, isn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Why was he on the entry? He's not to do.
No, he got a free kick.
It's Kane. He's not been involved in the game again, Harry Kane, has he? It's 2 games in a row now. See, there's 2 free players making movement and he chooses just to go
He goes
back.
backwards.
Make a pass. Play the risk.
Look at that pass Gareth Bale made to Aaron Ramsey in the Wales game the other day.
I didn't see it. Oh, Luke Shaw have a shot. Don't have a shot.
Luke Shaw has been rubbish and all. Nowhere near as good as what how Kieran Trippier played.
Where was he?
He just decided not to play.
I think I'd be going with Chilwell for the next game.
I mean, look, what's that for an effort?
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
it's got to be
that's-
on
He's on
target.
100 grand a year, mate. You can't even.
A week.
A week, sorry.
Well, it is Kane, you know.
Good.
Harry Kane goes off and Rashford comes
That's
on.
what needs to happen because he's been poor.
Mm-hmm.
He's still carrying an injury.
Is it too much picking
No idea.
What's he doing?
What's he doing praying?
He's praying for more free meals.
Declan Rice has had a bad game. I'm just hoping Rashford will actually do something and not show his form that he's shown for United. Because when he's played for United, he's looked
He's lazy.
poor.
They're not up and right, they're off there.
It's actually,
15
this
minutes.
is a great result for Scotland. This.
It means if they beat
It's
Croatia,
a
they go
really
through.
good result for them. This. And it's not that they played bad; they played at their level.
When they played Croatia, yeah.
Tuesday.
On
they
Tuesday.
got games
And England know that even though we're in second place with this, we know that if we beat Czech on Tuesday, we finish first. So it keeps do you know what I mean? It keeps everything as it is, and both teams save, like you said, save face. It works for both teams. It's just how England's played. It's just not very good. It's really odd hearing Gary Neville on ITV. Billy Gilmore comes off for Scotland. Stuart Armstrong on, their first sub. Makes a good point there. Doesn't think Kane would suit Man City if he was to try and sign him with what he's seen from England. City attack a lot more than England, don't they?
Yeah.
I'd rather have Heung-Min Son as well. I think the money being talked about for Harry Kane, I think I'd probably take the risk and go for Haaland, just because he's quick. Quick always works. What is he doing there, Tyrone Mings? Why has he glanced that header? There's something in this for Scotland, I tell you.
It's not over.
No.
It's not. England's been horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Scotland, another chance. Robertson wants to put a ball in, he
Ball in,
does. It's a good ball back post, and it's levered over by Ché Adams. That was an opportunity.
Oh, he should have played that.
Roy glanced at it.
Yeah, this is a shambles.
It's a good ball though from Rashford to James. Sterling now. So he's just centralised himself a little bit. Does well to shake off a challenge into the penalty area. It's just in turning, he wants a bit of support. Not really got anywhere to go. He goes down. And referee says no. Sterling can't believe it. Didn't look like there was much in it. Oh, he stood on him. That's a penalty. Surely. He stood on him. That's a penalty. No, I don't think so. No penalty given. It's clumsy that from Robertson. Steps forward, misses the ball, steps on the man. Sterling goes down. Sterling has a rep though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Goes down easy. It's clumsy that from Robertson. It's one of them, I think. I think if a penalty's given, VAR wouldn't overturn it. And if he doesn't give it, they're not going to overturn it and give a penalty. I'm, of course, just going to be biased. I just want England to, get a goal. Robertson plays a ball across and picked up by Pickford. I don't think Sterling went down too theatrically. I think gets contact, goes down. I mean, Luke Shaw just went down theatrically then. Free kick gets given against him. I don't think that's involved in the game. I don't think that's the deciding factor. I think it's just a big moment, and I don't think they deem it a clear penalty, so to speak. Here's Rashford. Make a run, Raheem.
He's going now.
It's out for a throw in to Scotland.
Yeah, of course. They're happy to take a point out of this now, aren't they?
I think Scotland will just be patient. Yeah, they're happy with the point. I think Scotland will just be looking for that opportunity if it comes. But most importantly for them, they'll be thinking, keep what we've got. They don't want to concede. It's a disaster for them. And like I said, England will be happy. Not happy, but content to take a point. Because that's a great flick on from... that's a great defending from Grant Hanley.
You can't possibly be happy in the England camp with getting a 0-0 draw.
I just think they'll be content.
At Wembley against Scotland. If they're happy with that, then they don't... I'm sorry, they don't deserve to go any further.
And that's a deflection out for a corner. This is what Scotland will be looking for, corners. Pickford needs to be strong. And what a goal for Scotland.
I can see it, yeah.
I'm not sure. I see it just being 0-0. It's got the excuse me. It's just got a feeling it's of a 0-0 this.
It's embarrassing.
Corner comes in.
It's not good corner,
it's headed clear. They're not crowded the 6-yard box this time. And headed clear by England. Pickford sends it long. And Scotland win the header. And England win the loose second ball. And Kalvin Phillips can ensure that England have possession. Here's Reece James. Now back to Kalvin Phillips. Excuse me. Luke Shaw keeps it in. How Declan Rice and Kalvin Phillips are still playing as two central defensive midfielders is beyond me, but there we go.
It's a full game to justify his selection. Not Phillips.
It's almost like he wants to stop Scotland's threat of the counter-attacking going forward.
Yeah, but in the process, he stopped England's attacking. You know what I mean? He slowed England's game down quite a lot.
Don't know where to go. Here's Robertson popping up in a central area. England's just got to dig deep here. 7 minutes to go. I think England are going to rue that header from Stones, aren't they? England's best chance. This will get the media going against England, won't it now? Yeah. They'll start getting on Southgate's back.
I don't get it. I just don't. I've said it again. I say it again. I just don't get it. I don't. Why change a winning side? I just don't. And not only change it, they've gone so negative in changing that side.
Yeah.
He's like you were saying before about the Italian. We were playing Italy now. We'd be 4-0 down.
Yeah. Look more organised, well drilled, know what they're doing. They have their systems.
But we look like that I know, you know, against what I thought was the best team in our group, Croatia, who beat us in a World Cup final only a few years ago. We were organised. We were so organised. We played well. We kept the ball well. We passed well. We moved well.
Yeah.
Now the players running round in circles. They haven't got a clue where they're going.
Scotland make their second sub. There's Ché Adams coming off. Kevin Nisbet's coming on. a deep ball in. It's not a good ball in, and Pickford will claim that. That's a really poor ball. That was a waste. That was a waste from Scotland. Here's Luke Shaw. Kalvin Phillips. Just looking backwards, isn't he? I want to play a pass back. Why? Phillips. Whoa. Pass forward. Whoa, Declan Rice with a pass forward. Oof. 2 passes forward. That'll make him feel better. Pass back. I mean, I can understand if you like what Man City are like and you're great with the ball and you're great passers. England aren't great passers, are they? No. They're not going to pass you around the park and pass it round you and into the goal. It's not going to happen. Cynical foul, that.
Where's he gone?
And O'Donnell goes into the book.
He picked the ball up and gone 15 yards back.
Hi, Mum. Oh, yeah. I've got the final whistle now. This game's. It's been a bad game.
God, that grey shirt, I've not seen that one for a long time.
No. They're selling on their Facebook site.
That's a retro, isn't it?
Yeah. Euro 96. I think oh, they'll be ecstatic with this. This is like winning World Cup for them. This is like, I'll explain it, this is like Accrington Stanley going to Man City in the FA Cup 3rd round and getting a 0-0 draw. And taking the game back to Accrington Stanley. That's the level of this game for Scotland. And I still won't rule them out of winning it yet.
How come there's so many of them?
Well, because Boris lets Jimmy Cranky do what she wants, and Jimmy Cranky don't let anybody else do anything. Stop making excuses. They're poor.
It's all about Scotland at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Poor, really poor from England. It's a throw-in for Scotland, that should be. Well, we're into final minute of the game. Literally nothing's changed in the second half from the first half. Raheem Sterling does well there to win the ball. There's a lack of movement from England. Raheem Sterling needs to find the space. Rashford drops into it. Here's Rice now. 2 minutes to be added on for this really bad game. Maybe there's one more opportunity in the game. Don't shoot. Bad ball played across. It's
Keeper's ball. Keeper's got it.
What did you, man?
I don't know, and it's cleared, and I think referee's given a free kick. Wasn't a bad ball across that from...
What are they doing, fighting?
No, just trying to scramble the ball, I think.
I don't see where the free kicks come from.
No idea. Right, into the final 50 seconds. Now for a throw in there to England. Scotland are going to celebrate hard at full time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even if they lose against Croatia on Tuesday. We've got our 1 point. Who's it come against? England. Unless England can have something to say about it right here at the end. 20 seconds to go. Last chance. Can they do something? Give it back to Grealish. Put a ball in. The ball needs to go into the box soon. Into the penalty area. No movement at all.
There's nothing. Nobody wants it, does it?
No.
Why is he
Poor
Why is he just
and
done?
packed clear. And there is the final whistle.
Ridiculous.
Finishes 0-0.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Poor game of football. A point apiece. A point apiece keeps everything alive for England and for Scotland. England can still finish top of the group, still in our hands. Scotland, no, it's still in their hands. They need to beat Croatia. It's a big game coming up, actually, for Scotland, because Croatia need to win that game as well. They're both on a point. Really big game. And Czech Republic, it's difficult. It's really difficult. England, no loss against Czech, and yeah, could be definitely away from first place and looking more at third than first. Much to improve on from England, definitely much to improve on. I will say for Scotland, credit to them, better than what they were in the first game, definitely. They'll be happy with the point. They'll be happy that they've come to Wembley. They've stopped England from winning. They've got the point that they need. They haven't lost. Certainly a better result for Scotland this than England. The quality that England have got, you'd expect England on home turf here to be winning this game and sealing our place into the last 16 of the European Championships. We haven't, and there we go. It's Scotland that are the happier of the teams. Really poor that from England. But I think that's shown what England are, which is not a very good team. And the hype and hysteria that comes around England when they win a game, I don't think's properly justified, because I don't think they're a very good team. Like Dale said, they're a last 16, go up against a quality team and go out team, because them quality teams are better than us. They have a system that's better than us. They have better players than us, and ultimately, we don't have enough about us. And I think it's showcased again today that we don't have enough about us to get where we'd like to be. Pretty much sums up the thoughts, really. Poor all round from England. Adds a bit of interest, definitely, onto Tuesday evening. It's not going to be a dead rubber. It means England cannot rest players. On the upside for England, it is 4 points. That will be enough to go through to the last 16. So England will be in the last 16. It's just all about where England will finish now. We can still finish first. We can still finish third. Yeah, depending on how we get on against Czech. Czech, of course, beat Scotland in Scotland and played again in Scotland today and drew against Croatia. So they've been all right. They've got the 4 points that they're looking for. So it's all on that game. And I think Czech Republic finish over England with a draw. So it is a must-win game for England if they want to finish top. They have to win the game. But all in all, for this game, bit really lackluster, really. I'll just get through the stats for this game. So it has finished 0-0. Couple of yellow cards. John McGinn and Stephen O'Donnell with the yellow cards. So England did end up having 60% possession in the end. 40% for Scotland. Duels won by England 54% and 51.4% for our aerial duel. So England looking for the physicality in the second half, which worked. Didn't really help to nullify Scotland. They did have a couple of good opportunities, including a glanced over shot from Ché Adams, and of course the big chance cleared off the line from Reece James from a shot from Lyndon Dykes. In terms of shots for England, 9 shots, 1 on target. Pretty poor all in my opinion. 1 shot on target all game. England's best chance came from Johnstone's header that hit the post. That was from a corner. There wasn't really much else to the game. Scotland, 11 shots, 2 on target. Like I said, it was clearance on the line that they've had, and caused them got into some good positions, caused England a couple of problems here and there. But all in all, 20 shots from both teams combined, 3 on target's pretty poor. And the fact that Scotland's come to Wembley and had more shots than us and more shots on target speaks a bit of volume. It tells me that England's been too negative. And that's definitely what this case has been. Didn't need 2 holding midfielders. I think Southgate's got the wrong team there. And there should have been an extra ounce of creativity in the team. There wasn't really any creativity in the team. There was nothing created for any of the attackers. Yes, the attackers didn't have very good games, but there wasn't really anything in there for Foden, for Sterling, for Kane and for Mount. Nothing there. I feel like it's always about midfield. You need to be really strong in midfield if you want to play a possession-based game. And with 60% possession, that's what England's been looking for. And we didn't have the quality there. And I could argue a case that Scotland had the better chances than England. Other than England hitting the post, what really did England do? Luke Shaw had a good got into a good position, then had a shot which was well wide, which should have been a lot better than what it was. Shot accuracy from both teams, both below 20%, which is pretty poor. It's a pretty poor game, really, if I'm honest, this all in all. Shots inside the box, 7 apiece, 4 outside the box for Scotland and 2 for outside the box for England. 1 shot onto the woodwork, which of course was from Johnstone's header. 15 tackles, tackle completion rate for Scotland at 60%. 12 tackles for England at a 75% tackle completion rate. 558 passes from England at a pass completion rate of 89%, not bad. Scotland's at a respectable 81.5% pass completion rate with 367 passes. Both teams 33 and 25% with their cross accuracy. Not great, not poor either. 13 fouls conceded by England, 14 for Scotland. It's a very nitty-gritty game, really, if I'm honest, and it's ended up finishing 0-0. It's a game that next year, I tell you, do you remember that England-Scotland game? You're going to go, no, I don't. That was a boring game. There we go. We move on. We go on to the last game, a match against Czech Republic, Tuesday evening for everybody to look forward to. So don't forget, if you have enjoyed the video, do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. We're nearly on 50 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 18,000 subscribers, less than 200 subs away. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also you can find my social media links in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too and on the yellow banner if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the yellow banner if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. The joys of doing a live stream there. I do get things wrong. And also leave your thoughts whilst you've still got the live chat there. Leave your thoughts in the live chat, or if you're watching this after the game, then of course just leave your thoughts in the comments below. And I will be back again on Tuesday evening for the final group stage of England's game, taking on Czech Republic, again from Wembley. We'll see if it's a better game. I certainly hope so. Wasn't a very good game against Croatia. It's got even worse here against Scotland. Hopefully things can get better. So I will see you again on Tuesday for that live stream. And in the meantime, we'll be having daily Manchester City transfer updates rolling out for everybody that is interested. And so I'll see you all again very soon. I've been JSGC. Thank you everybody for watching. Has been much appreciated. Thank you to everybody that's left a thumbs up and interacted with me on this live watch along. Absolute legends. And I will see you again on Tuesday for the next one. There we go. That's everything. I hope everyone's safe and well. And I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their Friday evening and a lovely weekend too. I've been JSGC, bidding you all a farewell. Peace. Ciao for now.